बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा, ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gaurav Arora, and on behalf of our management team, Mr. Gaurav Maurya, the chairman of Franchise India Group, and our managing director, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary. So I welcome you all on behalf of the management team. So today we are presenting to you the business opportunity over chai with one of our very esteemed and prestigious brand from Chennai. They come with a over a decade experience of manufacturing the concealed stretch ceiling and a concealed ceiling, which is actually a very in topic these days because post-COVID especially, most of the people have started working from home. So they've started spending a lot in their interiors and they want good light fittings and they want good, nice aesthetics at home. So this is one solution that we are bringing today so that you can probably become a partner with them and create not just an opportunity for you, but also create beautiful homes in your city. So on that note, I welcome Mr. Vivek on behalf of Franchise India team. But before we bring Mr. Vivek to share his opportunity to all of you, I'd like to set the perspective. So this basically business opportunity show over chai is one of a series which Franchise India started during the COVID when all of us were not able to go outside, were not able to meet outside, were not able to understand that what is going on and what is going to be after this 2020 period, after this COVID period. So we thought that why not we bring something so that you can be hooked with your screen and learn at every given day some of the other kind of an opportunity which was unclear, which was unfolded, because a lot of startup were created during that time. So we took that initiative and we basically brought this opportunity to you so that you can learn as much as possible. And today, over 3 years, we are proud to say that we have been continuing with this idea of creating the new businesses and bringing to you those businesses by sitting at home, and you can learn as much as possible. I, on behalf of Franchise India Group, would also like to tell you that we have basically two different set of program. So one is a program for the brands that wherein we bring them as a opportunity to you so that you can learn from them, right? And you can basically become partner with them. But while you come to you as an investor, we have a separate program and we make it as interactive as possible. So we have our investor advisors, brand advisors who are going to be appointed to you as a wealth manager, and they are going to assist you to buy any business. Because today, over 25 years, Franchise India has been specialist in buying and selling business. But what do we do and how do we do is very important for you to learn, because this is all going to make us difference. Then this is what is going to help you to buy a business. So what we do is, while you come aboard, we give you an advisor who is trained enough to understand, who is a business specialist, who is a startup business specialist. So he's going to help you to basically assess the right opportunity for you. But how do we do that? So there are 4 important aspects which are very, very important while you select any business, select any category to start or to invest in. What are those 4 parameters? So the first parameter is strategic thought process or a strategic mindset as an individual, as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, or as an investor. So आप वो कैसे करते हो? So हम लोगों के पास बेसिकली एक सेट ऑफ पैरामीटर्स हैं जिसमें आपका स्ट्रेटेजिक असेसमेंट हम लोग करते हैं. किस कैटेगरी में आपको जाना चाहिए, राइट? किस तरीके की रिस्क हेजिंग एपेटाइट को आप बेसिकली जो है वो पोजेस करते हो, आपका अपना एजुकेशन बैकग्राउंड क्या है, आपकी बेसिकली अपनी एक पास पेडिग्री क्या है, विच बैकग्राउंड डू यू कम फ्रॉम, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ एजुकेशन बैकग्राउंड डू यू पोजेस, राइट? What kind of category of business that you are personally inclined towards, what you have heard of, what you have seen, what you are keen on. Because today, if I talk about category of business, it can be F&B, it can be stretch ceiling distribution business, it can be an FMCG distribution business, it can be an electric vehicle, it can be an education, it can be a health and wellness, right? So there are plenty of opportunities which are available in the market. But what is right for you is very, very important while we do the strategic assessment of you as an individual, as an entrepreneur. If you are a first-time entrepreneur, then we have to look at you as a different perspective. If you are a serial entrepreneur, then we have to understand that what kind of businesses do you already are engaged with. If you are from a tier 2 city, then we have to look at from a different perspective. If you are from a tier 3 city or if a tier 1 city or a state capital, then there are different mindsets that we have to understand, different assessments that we have to do strategically. Then second comes the operational efficiency, right? That's the second parameter. So operational efficiency is what kind of operational challenges you may see in a business, what kind of operational challenges you may have to overcome while you do that business, what kind of strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats you have with you and vis-a-vis the brand. Right? Because it is not just important that what do you do and what kind of background do you come from, but it's also important that what kind of background the visionary whom you are going to sign up is coming from. Uska apna vision और mission क्या है, उसकी अपनी local supply chain क्या है, उसका अपना competition assessment क्या है, उसकी अपनी positioning क्या है, right? Because it's very, very important. Unless you're not operationally aligned with that business, you will never be able to sustain that business. Because अगर बिजनेस करना है तो 3 स्टेजेस को आप हमेशा ध्यान रखना है. इट्स नॉट जस्ट सेल दैट यू आर गोइंग टू डू, बट आल्सो द सस्टेनेबिलिटी एंड देन द स्केलेबिलिटी. सो ऑपरेशनली इफ यू आर नॉट साउंड इन द बिजनेस, you can sell the business, but you will never be able to sustain in that business, and hence the scalability will become a big question. So we are going to help you, our advisors are going to help you to understand the operational efficiency prospect between the category, between the brand, between the subcategory, so that you buy a right business, you handshake with right people, you handshake with right brain behind the brand, right visionary behind the brand. Then comes the third assessment, which is the market fitment. Because strategically आपने समझ लिया ये business अच्छा है या नहीं है, ये category अच्छी है या नहीं है, मुझे यहाँ पे पैसा डालना चाहिए, मेरा risk hedging यहाँ पे कैसे होगा. Operationally मैंने देख लिया supply chain कैसे manage होगी, company और मेरे बीच में कैसे तालमेल बैठेगा, right? और मेरा past experience, मेरी qualification उस business को कितनी suit करती है. लेकिन कस्टमर भी तो आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. Do you have a ready customer who is going to accept your product and service in that market where you want to set out a business? Do you have an addressable market? Do you have a competition? Do you have a price point at which some competition is working in that market? And last but not the least, जिस प्रॉपर्टी को आज आप चूज कर रहे हो, वो प्रॉपर्टी आपके लिए आज सूटेबल है, लेकिन 5 साल के बाद वो सूटेबल होगी. Can you understand the NPV, net present value of the business 5 years down the line today? So it's very, very important while you shortlist a business, you look at market also as a very, very important factor, because there is a problem in every market and there is a solution with every damn company, every damn product and a service which is available with which you are going to give a solution. So you have to understand that the product or service you are going to sell is solving the problem in the market, is giving something new, is something innovative, or is it just a run of a mill? And if it is so, then what difference, what innovation the brand has made in their field so that you become not just sustainable but scalable, right? So scalable comes when you are designing, working on the strategic thought process. Operational is when you're looking at a sustainability, and scalable is when you're looking at a market fitment. So ये बहुत जरूरी है. और चौथा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट है फाइनेंशियल फिटमेंट। आज कितना पैसा आप बिजनेस में डालना चाहते हो, कितना आरओआई एक्सपेक्ट करते हो, आपने अपने फंड को किस तरीके से अलग अलग बास्केट्स में डाला हुआ है। क्योंकि इट इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट कि आज आप 50 लाख का बिजनेस करना चाहते हो, 40 लाख का बिजनेस करना चाहते हो तो आप 40 लाख बिजनेस में डाल दोगे। इट इज नॉट इट इज नेवर एवर अ राइट स्ट्रैटेजी। यू शुड ऑलवेज लुक एट investing about 80%, 70% of the business money in the business and keep about 25-30% as a contingency fund, as a working capital, because you never know, though you are doing all the diligence before starting the business, but there is still a uncertainty in the business, and hence we expect you to keep some contingency fund. Second and very important part in the financial fitment is never ever go for a loan in the beginning of the business if you are a first time entrepreneur, क्योंकि आप अपने लिए नहीं कमाओगे, फिर आप उस फाइनेंशियल बॉडी के लिए कमाओगे जिससे आपने वो लोन लिया है। क्योंकि आप जितना कमाओगे वो आप ज्यादातर अपने लोन में पे करोगे और आपके ऊपर हमेशा एक स्ट्रेस रहेगा, एक प्रेशर रहेगा, एक एंजाइटी रहेगी that you have to repay that loan that you have taken. So always plan your business right according to the funds that you own. अगर आपके पास 5 लाख रुपए पैसा है तो 3 लाख रुपए का बिजनेस खरीदो, अगर आपके पास 50 लाख रुपए का है तो 30 लाख का बिजनेस खरीदो, और बाकी का 20 लाख रुपए अपने कॉन्टीजेंसी फंड में रखो जो आपकी वर्किंग कैपिटल के लिए काम आएगा। इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू गो अवे, इट इज गोइंग टू बी देयर विद यू, एंड इफ यू थिंक दैट यू आर स्केलिंग अप इन द बिजनेस, रीइन्वेस्ट एंड मेक इट बिग, क्रिएट अ कंपटीशन इन अ न्यू मार्केट, राइट? उसी बिजनेस का एक नया सिबलिंग सेंटर क्रिएट करो। दैट्स हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू बेसिकली स्केल अप द बिजनेस। सो आई रिक्वेस्ट all of you that you make this session as interactive and possible. Use Q&A box and keep posting your questions, keep posting from the markets here you're coming from, and the term that you're looking at to start a business. क्योंकि अगर आपको बिजनेस 1 महीने में लेना है तो एक अलग थॉट प्रोसेस से काम होगा, आपको 3 महीने में लेना है तो एक अलग थॉट प्रोसेस से काम होगा, 6 महीने में लेना है तो अलग प्रोसेस से काम होगा. So you can note down our hotline number, which is 9717683838, and you can also reach us with the email ID feedback@franchiseindia.in. आप इस पे अपनी queries post करिए, अपने doubts post करिए, and our advisors are going to basically sit with you, understand your doubts, and will try to align your calls with the brand team. And today we have Mr. Vivek Subramaniam from the brand Iceil. So let me just tell you, Iceil is basically as a leading producer of the stretch ceiling products from Chennai. They started this business about 10 years before, and today with a lot of pride, I would say that this business has spread over 18 states in the country. And the best part is that they are giving exclusivity to every franchise. One franchise, one city exclusive. So boss, this is one of an opportunity that I've heard ever in my 3 years of journey with Franchise India, कि कोई ऐसा फ्रेंचाइजर हो जो अपने फ्रेंचाइजी को इतना कंफर्ट दे रहा है कि आप पूरे शहर में सिर्फ एक फ्रेंचाइजी होगे. And let me tell you the statistics of the market. So this business globally, if I talk about, is today standing at a worth of about $600 million and growing at a rate of about 20% cumulative average growth rate in next 3 years. And if I talk about India, it is growing at a rate of about 27.5%, and today standing at a worth of about 30 odd million. क्योंकि जैसा मैंने आपको बताया, इंडिया में अब हम लोग पोस्ट कोविड बहुत ज्यादा घर पे टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं, अपने ऑफिसेज में टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं, तो हमारे को एक अच्छा इंटीरियर चाहिए, और इंटीरियर का स्पेंड जो है ना वो बहुत बढ़ता जा रहा है. पीपल हैव नाउ लॉट ऑफ डिस्पोजेबल इनकम एंड दे हैव लॉट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट in getting the right aesthetics done for their home and for their offices. So that's where this business comes as a great opportunity for you to create a fortune out of it and join hands with Vivek and create an exclusive opportunity for you. And investment size is just 5 lakh rupees. Yes, you heard it right. Just 5 lakh rupees you invest and you become an exclusive channel partner with Vivek and his company and create a fortune out of this opportunity and create a probably 5 crore worth of business in the first year, and so on and so forth. So I request Vivek not to come forward and talk about your great opportunity, your journey. How have you created? How have you landed in this business? What milestones have you achieved? And what is the vision that you have? And what kind of business opportunity you are bringing with you and with your experience and with your core team, right? And how you and your partner can basically create a synergy out of it and create something good out of this proportion. So thank you so much, audience, for joining in. On behalf of Franchise India, I again welcome you and request you to make this session as interactive as possible using the Q&A box. Over to you, Vivek.
Yeah, thank you, Gaurav. Thank you for the introduction. Good morning, everyone. This is Vivek Subramanian. I'm one of the founder of Iceil Stretch Ceilings. Basically, I'll just go ahead and share my screen. Yeah.
Yes, it's visible, Vivek.
Yeah, thank you. So stretch ceilings is a 60-year industry. Like it's first invented in the year 1969. Yeah.
I request you to make it full screen.
Yeah, I have done it. Is it not visible?
No, it's not visible.
How is it now?
No, it's not.
I'm on the run mode.
So there is this third bar that you have to click on your on the footer. You see 3 bars are there. So you click the third one and then you'll be able to put it full screen. Footer में आप देखेंगे ना विवेक नीचे नीचे on your right नीचे yes, click on this. Or you can restart your PPT.
Are you able to see it now?
Yes, I can see, but it's not full screen. But we can start anyways.
Okay. So the stretch ceiling as a product, it's a 60-year-old industry. Like it has been invented in the Europe, and it has been traveling towards throughout the global implementations. And India, like only in the past 10 years, it has been more popular. Like there are very few manufacturers across India who are dealing with this product, because of the product being a very customized solution for the end customers. There are only 6 to 7, 8 companies across India who are doing stretch ceiling, and the major manufacturing of the stretch ceiling as a product is done in Europe as well as in China. Like if you take like 30-40% of the production happens in Europe, and 30-40% production happens in China as well. So a similar kind of consumption wise, it's almost on the same lines. Like in Europe, like it's consumed 30-40%, and in China 30% again. And in India, like the awareness is only just 5%, or even the consumption is also at the same level of 5%. And what happens if Indian market follows the same global trend? Like if European market is going to follow into the Indian's real estate and interior and customized lighting industry, then there is a huge potential. And whether the existing network of stretch ceiling manufacturers across India will be able to sustain the demand, like then it's a bigger question. And that's what we identified as an opportunity. We are backed up by 15 years of experience in the signage industry, and that's where our technical expertise is coming up from. And we started our journey like in 2019, and now we are a 4-year-old company, like with 16 franchises across India. Like we have franchisees in Delhi, Chandigarh, like we have in Bhubaneswar, Guwahati, and Kolkata, similarly Goa, Hubli, and most of the southern cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad. So this is like the Indian stretch ceiling market is like on year, and on average it's going at least 25% higher than what it was the previous year, and it's a very good potential. And this is the right point of time, because the future of the customized lighting industry and ceiling industry would be defined by this product. And it's almost taking up that shape. Like, and probably in the next 5 years, this will be a huge on-demand product in the market in comparison where you have a solution for a ceiling solutions or for a customized lighting solution. There is no other better product that can be as suiting as this one. So the characteristics of stretch ceiling, like it's a highly durable product. Like you can like 10 to 20 years of durability is there. Like it's very easy to implement, like very easy installation, quick installations happens everywhere across India. Right now we are doing projects across India. Like we have done projects right in Delhi, and we have done projects in Nagaland. We have done project in southernmost state of Tirunelveli as well. So anywhere across India, close to 1,000+ projects we have done, and it's a fire retardant ceiling. Like name anything that comes as per safety or standards, like we have it in such ceiling. And the best part is it's customized. It's customized to the individual customer. Like there is no like predefined ceiling solution. On every order is customized and produced. Like you can define any kind of lighting solution inside it, like be it any Kelvin, be it any lux levels that you want to achieve, or be it any kind of design, 3D shapes, forms, sizes, anything could be achieved out of this. So and it is a premium solution, and at the same time it's an affordable solution, because you can always restrict by the size of the solution. Like if the budget is little less, but if the budget is higher, like then you can give a phenomenal ambience to any of the working spaces, be it a commercial working spaces or a residential office showroom, anywhere across a real estate property where you need some kind of customization of the ambience or ceiling or lighting, then this is the best solution. Obviously it can be reused, it can be removed and reinstalled, like, and it's a very quick installation, and anything can be customized. So the Indian market, as I said, like 40%, with the 40% market share in Europe, like, and if the same trend, Europe and China as well, like if the same trend is going to follow into the Indian market, then we have a huge potential for this product across India. And year on year, it is predicted to grow at 25%. And there are very limited solution providers in the customized lighting industry across India when we talk about. Today, lots of solutions are being compromised with the lighting solutions that are available in the market. But when we are available there, like they have a like unlimited solution to the customized lighting industry as well. And as far as textiling manufacturer is concerned as well, like we are very few manufacturers across India, couple of them in Chennai, couple of them in Gujarat, and few of them in Mumbai and Delhi. Like apart from that, we don't have a big manufacturing facility. There are top 4 players who are doing, including us, who are doing major textiling projects across India. And most of the sales is happening through the B2B architects and B2B people like architects, interiors, lighting consultants, lighting showrooms, PMCs, or any kind of person who is in the civil industry, like civil construction industry and interior industry. And apart from that, like the industry is already 10 years old, like there is a lot of AMC and maintenance that's coming up as part of this thing. And this would be an additional revenue source as more and more stretch ceilings are done across India. Just servicing an AMC would be a bigger source of income as well. So when I go into the products, we have different types of product. The first and foremost is the translucent ceiling, like which is like close 75% of the lighting, and it's used in showrooms, commercial office spaces, even residences, where you can just give a tunable lighting solutions from 3000 Kelvin to 10,000 Kelvin. So it creates an ambience on how you want it to. Why do you need to have a similar kind of ambience when you're watching a TV, when you're reading, when you're going to go to the bed? Like you can just control any of these lighting solutions with any of the touch panels, Alexa control and remote control. Like everything could be as customized that you can just operate it out and feel the ambience inside your home. Like every solution is a customized solution, and that's what makes it more unique as well. So on the translucent, we can literally print anything. So we have the printed ceiling, which would give any kind of design that you wanted to be printed onto your ceiling, with obviously with a backlightable solution. So it acts as a lighting as well as an ambience product. The third one is what we call as a Lakh stretch ceiling, which is kind of a mirror ceiling installed. Like this is a kind of replacement for your standard gypsum or POP ceilings that's already there in the market. A little bit expensive, but the ambience that it creates is like a kind of a 5-star ambience. Like you would feel that you'd probably staying in a 5-star property. So that's the kind of reflective and mirror-like feeling like that you get out of it. And the space would look expanded, and obviously like it could be dismantled, reinstalled. All those benefits of stretch ceiling is part of it as well. And all this translucent, printed and lacquer ceiling can be done in any kind of 3D projections as well. So inside we do the MS fabrication, and we can do any kind of forms that we call it as 3D form ceiling. So we can bring any kind of shape to your interiors. Like, so the other one product which is quite popular in all the European markets, or the perforated stretch ceilings. These are acoustical products. So there are close to 500+ acoustic products available across the market. But the advantage of stretch ceiling is like it is the one light backlightable, customizable and acoustic solution that's available in the market. This is quite famous in auditoriums and all where you want to club the lighting as well as the acoustic effects into your commercial spaces. So again, this is a very successful product in the European and Chinese market, and the Indian market is starting to pick it up. Like from there, like we can achieve up to an NRC factor of 0.95 to 1 with this product if we can design it along with an acoustic engineer. So the sixth thing, like which we are primarily focusing in this area, is the customized lighting solutions. So these are any kind of shape solutions. Today, the market is filled up with lots of big manufacturers like Philips and Havells and ABAC, and they are giving the lighting solutions in the volumes of 50,000 and 60,000 pieces. But when you go for a customized solution like a panel lighting, for example, a 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet dia of a round lighting, then there would be always an MOQ which is attached to it. What we are trying to achieve through stretch ceiling is like whether it's 1 MOQ or 1000 MOQ. Like we can just manufacture and the assembling could be just done on site. Whether it's a 2 feet or a 16 feet round dia lighting, then we can produce it in our factory and ship it to them so that it could be assembled on the site. So, and at any lux levels and at any kind of color temperature from 3000 to 12,000 RGB, warm white, cool white solutions, or RGB dynamic, any kind of lighting solutions can be brought into this with the powder coated aluminum profile, and this will define the customized lighting. This is going to be the product of the futures, and and there is going to be a huge demand as we grow into this model. And the other product is signage boxes, which you might have seen in mobile outlets, mobile showroom outlets, and like in jewelries and airports, like where you see a signage, interior signage. And stretch ceiling is one of the best product, which offers a very good quality of print, like because we are using the UV printing technology, and that gives a very nice print, very smooth, and any size like 16 feet by 10 feet or without joints. This is the only this is the only type of material or which could be done like without joints. And next one is the customized wall graphics. Like the customized wall graphics is like something you can like anything you can print on your wall. Like it's a wallpaper, so it's a customized. This is also another product that we are dealing with. So why Iceil as a franchisee? Like because like we are the first stretch ceiling manufacturer who had the 5-meter UV printer across India. Even now, like only 2 of us are having it. Like, and we supply solutions to our other manufacturers as well. And we are the only stretch ceiling manufacturer with a heavy focus on the customized lighting industry as well. Like, so there is a lot of products that's going to hit the market in this year, which would be a very big selling thing like for the customized lighting industry. And we have a wide variety, and we are trying to build the biggest network across India. Right now, we have 16 plus franchisees. We have done 1000 plus projects, and our standard SLA is just 3 days. We have been doing projects across India. As I was saying, like from the north, east, south, west, any part of India, we have a project already done. So, and we also do a lot of lead sharings and closed projects in the region. Like, and we have an extensive training on products and service and installation, and it comes our franchise model comes up with a lifelong technical support as well, and we help in both sales as well as on the execution part. And the other biggest advantage would be like we are just looking for one franchise per city, like excluding the metropolitan cities where there is already a huge demand. We might look for 1 or 2 more, but on the other cities, tier 2 cities and tier 3 cities, excluding non-metropolitan city, we are just looking out for one franchise per city. And a lot of labor support can be provided on critical times as well. And if you deal inside it, like we provide a lot of product trainings, execution trainings, and like as I said, like it's a product that comes with a lifelong training support. And we can provide the best pricing support, like when it comes to any kind of competition in the local market. Like there is very limited competition, honestly, to be said. Anywhere we are trying to put in a solution, like, and there is very few competitors, like because there are very few manufacturers across. At the same time, like we have both European as well as Chinese procured stretch ceilings, and we have solution. We are one competitor one manufacturer who are very transparent in what we are providing as a solution to the end customer, and complete digital marketing support and imaging support. How it can be done. We have IT systems where we have 20,000 plus images on how stretch ceiling can be done in different kind of areas of commercial residential spaces and things. At the same time, we are also like creating a brand or equity, like which is like we are on India Mart leading supplier anywhere across India in any kind of city. If you search in strip sealing, like you will find us on as a leading supplier in strip ceilings in India Mart. At the same time, we are creating a lots of leads through Google, like we are on the first page of Google search, all those things, and we have started participating in expos. So as it's our responsibility to create a brand, and it would be soon like that any of the architects BOQs would be mentioning Iceil or equivalent as a strip ceiling manufacturer when it comes to the demand of strip ceiling. So the model is about like where as a franchisor, Iceil would supply the materials that would at the best price. We would be providing a training and lifelong technical support. We will be providing with you with leads and referrals and even closed projects to your region. Like the moment your installation team is ready in your city, we wouldn't step into that market. Like we will pass down even projects that we are closing and just share the profit with you. Like, and we are constantly involving in a lot of R&D products. So we are constantly introducing new products to the market so that we can be the industrial leader consistently. And on the same time, like we are always consistently creating the brand awareness as well. And as a franchisee or we wouldn't, most of the times we wouldn't even call you as a franchisee, we would treat you as a partner. Like that's the mindset that we are working with. As a partner, like you will be doing the local marketing and you will be doing the local promotions as well as you will be having an execution team and executing projects. You can appoint sub dealers like who will just look out for projects for you in the market, and a small inventory that you can mint at a later stage once you are successful. So this is our path, like what we have traveled in the last 4 years. Like we started our journey in Jan 2019 with a soft launch. We formed the company and we executed a 1,000 square feet project in Vellore in Tamil Nadu. So and this was in June 2019, and after that, like by 2020, we set up a factory with a 5-meter UV printer. We signed up our first franchisee in Coimbatore, and by the end of 2021, like we had completed around 25,000 square feet across India, and we had 10 franchise set up. And now we are at 16 plus franchisee. We have also finalized another 3 franchisee for the April, and we are established. We are working on our ISO certifications, like which will be obtained in the next 2 to 3 months, and we are trying to establish the biggest brand and a network of 80 plus franchisees across India by the end of 2024. We have a target of 35 franchisee for this India, and by next year we should be 80 plus people, and we can collaborate and execute projects across India. So the cost of the franchisee would be kind of 3 lakh is a franchise fee, like which is for the right of user brand, and which also includes the cost of setting up the franchise showroom and lifelong support. At the moment you come online, we will be providing you with the business development support team, and as well as like an execution team to assist you in all the possible installations. And there is another 2 lakh, which is kind of a sample wall of all our products that is displayed in a showroom. Like ideally, we look for a 200 plus square feet. 200 is the basic requirement. It need not be a commercial showroom, like it could be an office space where you can comfortably hold B2B meetings, bring customers, show them the product and take orders. So that place would be done with a lot of sampling of all our products, and then we'll be supplying you with all the installation tools which are specific to the strip ceiling, and also the portable kits which you can take to B2B customers and show them and take them and convince and close an order. And apart from that, there would be an additional 1 lakh if you want, optional, like you can do some ceiling samples, but this could be done at a later stage as well, or you can just include it when you're starting up the business as well, and some procurement of local common industrial tools. So it's a very, like, this is a cost of acquisition for us. This is not a revenue source for us. So we need to train you and we need to bring you up to speed into the market. It takes 3 to 4 months for you to understand this product end to end and just take it up to the market. And the major chunk of work is like when we acquisition and we expect some 500 and 1,000 plus square feet of projects being done in your local market every month. On an average, like this is the pricing of different kind of strip ceiling products. Like there is a 30 to 50% margin across different products, and depending on the volume, like there would be a differential pricing as well. So we can look into the detail in our one-to-one meetings. as we progress into this. So, but there is a clear margin of 30 to 50% on this across each of our products. So on an average, like if you are able to do 500 square feet a month, like in the first year, like, and if you progress with a 30% growth on year, like you are able to do another 30% growth on year, we are anticipating that you will be able to make a 1.27 crores by the end of 5 years. This is on an assumption that you are just making some 200 rupees profit in a square feet kind of thing. So this is a very, very sustainable model, and all our 16 franchises are already experiencing the success. And many of them have started focusing more on stretch ceiling because this is a product that could be quickly installed and you can just make some good money out of it. So against the competitors, like there is very less competition across Indian market. There are only 6 to 7 manufacturers across India, but we are the one with the biggest settling market network across India, and we are coming up with a wide variety of options like that none other are coming up with. We have our 5-meter UV printing offering, and we can do any kind of projects, and customized lighting is one area where we are heavily focusing on. And on the pricing part, without compromising on the quality, we are giving the best pricing to the market, and we are creating the brand recall of #1 stretch ceiling manufacturer in India. So what happens in the first 30, 60, 90 days? This is the detailed one. We will sign up the agreement. We will complete with the franchise setup. We will start with the execution team training. We'll start with the business development training. We'll start with social media promotion. We start investing on the leads. A pipeline is being created. We ask for a dedicated sales manager, for a salesperson, like a business development person from your side, so that we can train them, and like they will be just meeting up all the B2B peoples like architects, interiors, and lighting consultants and lighting showroom people, and then explain them the product and take orders. It's not a huge volume that you have to do. Like even if you are able to do 1,000 square feet of stretch ceiling, like over a period of time, like that would recover your investment. So it's a very quick ROI of just 6 to 8 months, and some of the franchise partners have just recovered the ROI even in a couple of months when they land up in a bigger project like 1,000 square feet projects. And the volume of projects that we are working is like in the lines of 5,000 square feet in a single mall or a stock property, like, and in residence average we work out on a 500 plus square feet. In a restaurant we work on 1,000 square feet. There is a auditorium where we have done like 2,000 square feet of stretch ceiling in one single project. So it's very it's just about like when you land up in such a bigger project and your ROI is recovered, and from there like you can just start earning a good amount of money. You do a 600, 700 square feet a month, and we have the potential to earn like 1.5 to 2 lakhs of money in this product. And in the second month, we build the sales pipeline, and we would probably have 1 or 2 people who have started working like the architect or the lighting consultant showroom. And then by the third month, we'll be landing up in your first franchise project. And from there, like you can just land up in any number of projects. And we will also consistently help you. We will drive your salesperson. We will also create a market. We will close the project. We will share the leads. So any stretch ceiling projects that's done across India with a volume would definitely come to our purview. Like, and because we are there in Google, we are there in India market, we are being established across the Indian market as a leading stretch ceiling market, and we even sometimes work collaborate with our competitors. So we are there anywhere and everywhere you go, like meet B2B people. So the model is how to do business is pretty much B2B. I would say like 80% of this sale happens through architects, interiors, lighting suppliers, lighting consultants, builders, PMCs, and all those people. So, and direct customers are around 20%. Anywhere there is a residential development happening, you can approach them, and most of them would be convinced for whatever lighting solution. For example, like in a 10 by 10 room, like you can do it for the entire 10 by 10 room, or you can even do for a 6 by 4 room. Like, so it depends on what kind of budget the customer can do or spend on his interior, and based on that, we can give them a customized lighting solutions. So anywhere you see a need of a lighting, anywhere you see a lighting, like lighting has become a basic essential for everyone. Today, the market is understanding that lighting defines mood. Like there are corporates like who are very specific that they wanted it at this color temperature, this kind of lux level, and the lighting that you can get out of stretch ceiling cannot be compared with any other diffuser in the market, be it a polycarbonate or acrylic or whatever it is. So stretch ceiling will define the lighting industry of Indian market as we grow into the market. So this is our journey. Like we are working on our ISO certification for this year, and we should be getting it in the next 2 to 3 months. And in 2023, we wanted to be a pioneer in customized lighting industry, offer the solutions without any limits. And then like by 2024, we wanted to be with 80 plus franchises across India. And we are also looking for international expansion. We already have potential interest in Dubai and Bahrain, which we are working out. Like we are just waiting for our customized lighting industry to be finalized before we get step into the global markets as well. And we have our goal for 2026. By 2026, we wanted to create 2,000 square feet of structural per day from our factory. Like this is our path for the next 5 years. And on the left, we have the locations where we already have franchisees. In Tamil Nadu, we have in Coimbatore, Tirunelveli, Tirupati, Chennai, and Madurai. So, and most of these people are either interiors or lighting suppliers or lighting or someone who is in the construction, civil power teams kind of stuff. Like, so we have as on the 16 plus locations, and we are shortly signing up with few of the up to 6 locations we are signing up in Nepal. And then we are looking for 35 by this year and 80 by the end of next year. So some of our vision mission statement, like we wanted to be the biggest strip sealing network across India and provide world-class strip sealings across India. And consistently through innovation and creativity, we wanted to introduce new products which would revolutionize the industry, both in terms of interior lighting and ceiling solutions, as well as we grow into it, we'll be focusing more on exterior lightings as well, on exterior DMX and facade lightings as well. That's the next scope of area once we streamline the customized lighting industry. So these are our values, and I would quickly pause for 10 seconds and then I would move to the next slide. So if Iceil cannot do strip sealing at a certain quality at a certain price in India, no other manufacturers can do. Like we are optimized to that end of operations wise. So it took a 4 years journey for us to reach to this stage, and now we are looking for an exponential growth. We are growing on a scale of 100% year on year in terms of turnover as well as in terms of a new franchise acquisition. So this is the right time for any one of you to come and join us. Ideally, we are looking out for the people who are in the construction team, who are in the civil industry, who are already there in the interior space, who are already there in the lighting areas. But someone who is not outside these kind of areas, there is a longer learning curve. Like we wouldn't deny them a franchisee, but we would at least expect them to just partner up with someone who has the expertise in the construction or interior or lighting industry, so that the growth is much faster. Like we could consider like anyone who is not there in the interior industry or lighting industry as well, but predominantly someone in the interior or lighting industry would be a very quick success for them. So this is myself. Like I have around 18-20 years of I had an IT experience. Like after that, when I started dreaming about entrepreneurship, like I wanted to get into some kind of manufacturing sector, and we identified strip sealing as a very good product which has very less presence. And along with my partner who has been there in 15 years in the signage industry, we started this venture. And we are quite successful, like in establishing the good network in the last 4 years. And from here, like our growth would be phenomenal, and we'd like you guys to be part of our success story. So we are based out in Chennai, and our factories are based out in Chennai as well. So basically that's it. And any questions, we can take it up.
So hi everyone. You can put your questions in the Q&A box. Vivek sir, your screen was not moving. Audience were complaining about the same. Was stuck on slide number 3. I was trying to resolve it between the messages, but I think I couldn't get it to you. The message was not sent to you. If you can run the PPT in a...
Yeah, let me try to run it one more time.
Yeah.
Like, are you able to see it?
Yeah, we are on slide number 1 as of now.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, 2.
So
3.
yeah, this is the market insights, how the market is on worldwide. And as I said, like it's a 60-year-old industry in the Europe, And year on year, there is a 25% growth. And this is the best customized lighting and ceiling product in the market. Very quick and these are the properties of the stretch ceilings. So very quick installation. It's reusable. We can remove and reinstall it. High durable, 10 to 20 years. Can be customized with any kind of lighting solutions as well as a ceiling solutions. And when you go to the market opportunity, as I said, like if 40% of the lighting and ceiling solutions in Europe and China are done this way, and if Indian market follows the same trend, the volume that we are going to experience in the next few years is going to be tremendous. So year on year, there is a 25% growth, and there are very few manufacturers who are into a customized lighting industry as well as stretch ceiling manufacturing. And most of our sales are happening through B2Bs, through architects, through interiors, through lighting companies, through lighting suppliers, through PMCs, builders, or anyone on that line. And servicing like is also a good product, like as we grow with volumes of stretch ceiling. So these are the products, plain white translucent ceilings. Then on the same translucent ceilings, you can print them out. And then we have the Lakh ceiling, which is like a mirror kind of ceiling, wide span ceilings with the reflection, creates a 5-star ambience, long durability, 20 years, it remains the same. You don't need to do any kind of maintenance, very low maintenance product. And you can give any kind of 3D form shape to translucent or printed or Lakh ceiling. So the other products is acoustic stretch ceiling, as I was talking about, like it's a micro perforated one with the noise isolation and noise absorption. And this would be the best customizable, printable acoustic solutions for any kind of auditorium. And they have up to NRC 1 can be achieved with this product. And the future of the our company as well as the lighting industry is the customized lighting industry that we are working in. In the next couple of months, we are going to launch in with a wide variety of customized lighting options with a very big customization. Whether it's a 1 MOQ or 100 MOQ, we could manufacture within a short span of time and dispatch. And again, the light boxes, AdSense boxes that used in mobile showrooms and all those things. So why Iceil? I have talked into the details. We are the #1 stretch ceiling manufacturer in India, and we have a 5-meter UV printer. And we supply even to our other manufacturers and competitors. We are a growing network. We have done 1,000+ projects. We already have a 16 franchise network who have been successful in the market. And we also share leads, success, projects, everything. And it's only one franchise per city, excluding the metropolitan city. So the model is like we supply the materials, we provide you the training, we handhold you, we pass leads, we pass referrals, we introduce new products, and you will be taking care of the execution and local marketing. So we have traveled a 4 years journey, like well, the expertise is coming from a 15 years of signage experience, but the company was launched in 2019. And already we have 16+ franchisees. We have a couple of factories set up in Chennai. And we are on an average doing 10,000+ square feet of stretch ceilings every month on month basis. So the model is 5 lakhs, like 3 lakhs is the franchise fee, and the 2 lakhs is the samples that's done with along with the installation tools, along with the portable tools and everything. So this is just a cost of acquisition for us. At the same time, it will be a very small cost that you would be spending on the starting a new business. And apart from this investment, what we expect is a 200 square feet space. Need not be a commercial space. It can be a good office space with a lesser rent. And you can also have you have to have one dedicated salesperson. So, and the installation team can be part-time, common electricians or carpenters could be part of it. So as you grow in the volume, you can just hire more people on a permanent basis. So, there's a, as I said, like there is a 30 to 40%, 50% margin across different products, which will go into detail as we take it up to the next level. And like if you do 500 square feet and have a 30% growth year on year basis, then we are looking at a profit of 1.27 crores by the end of 5 years. So it's an annualized return of 93%, considering that you are investing around 5 lakh plus amount in this venture. So we have the competitor advantage of biggest stretch ceiling network, and we can if we can't do, if Iceil can't do stretch ceiling at a certain price in India, no other can do at the quality that we are offering, right? So, and we are a technologically leader, and we are doing on a lot of things, components, or we are locally manufacturing to the specification of us. Like there are other manufacturers who are taking common solutions which are not ideal for stretch ceiling, but we are working on very specific solutions that are best suiting with a long warranty of product. So on that front, like we'll be the most in-demand strip ceiling manufacturer across the architects and anyone who is promoting strip ceiling across India. On the first 30, 60, 90 days plan, we will sign up the agreement, set up the showroom, create leads, generate leads, and do a lot of social media programs. And by the end of for start of third month, we should be landing in the first project. So this has been a proven successful across our all franchise partners. And most of our sales are happening through architects, interiors, lighting supplies, lighting consultants, builders, and PMCs. There is a 20% sale happening through B2C customers as well, but that's predominantly through approaching like someone who's really doing a construction or someone who's refurbishing existing space that we are doing. And our roadmap is like we wanted to be a pioneer in customized lighting industry by this year. We want to close by 35 plus franchisee by this year, and by next year we'll be having around 80 plus franchisees across India. And this is all like one franchise per city. And and we are looking at that international expansion beyond that, and average of 2,000 square feet of strip ceiling being done in every day from our factory. Right? These are our existing franchise on the left side. Some of them on the middle is we are signing up shortly, and on the right we are looking out for franchise opportunity. And this is our mission. Like as I said, like we wanted to be the it takes strip ceiling as in every household and commercial place across India. The market is huge. There is a demand. Like we are doing recently, we have done close to 5,000 plus square feet in Radisson DRT. Like we have done 5,000 square feet in the World Skill Center in Bhubaneswar. We have done projects in Goa airport. So the market, and we have done projects in Delhi, from Delhi to Nagaland to South Tamil Nadu. We have done projects across most of the cities, whether it's tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 3 cities. Our projects have already been done, and it's a very successful model. So basically we are two of us, like me with 18 years of IT experience, and then starting up into entrepreneurship for the past 5 to 6 years. And my partner, who is also into signage in the 15 years experience. And that's where the technical expertise is coming up from. And yeah, I think I covered up the slide. Yeah.
Thank you, Vivek sir, for the presentation you have just made. I think it was very useful for the investors here. Any of you will like to put up a question, you can just type in the chat box. I will take it up with Mr. Vivek, and then we can have answers to them. Meanwhile, sir, you can let us know if you have any focused market plan of expansion, target audience.
See, So we are open to our market is pan India. Like we have been a little strong on the south, and we are trying to expand. We have some presence in north. We have presence in east. West India is a area like where we are trying to explore in the shorter span, because there are few manufacturers there, and that's the reason like we are not too keen on it. But we wanted to take this as a pan Indian company, so we are looking out for any cities with a very good GDP. Ideally, any cities with an airport, any cities with a good GDP. So we have identified 80 plus cities across that on the same line. So we are looking for expanding across India. So, but the primary focus would be like Maharashtra, like Gujarat, and then Rajasthan, like Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. This is the areas where we already don't have a franchise network, and we already get a lot of leads and projects here, and we are looking out for partners. Because strip ceiling is one product that has to be installed with local support, and that's the biggest challenge in the market. The installers have to be locally present, and that is the opportunity that we identified and we started creating a network of franchisees. Today, I get projects across India, but I'm little hesitant on working on those projects unless I have my local franchisee set up, so that like they will be able to install it and service it at because many of the other competitors or manufacturers don't provide the service or support that this product demands. So we are very cautious about it. So we are doing pan-Indian project, 1,000 plus project has been done, and none of the project is pending a service as of now, like in the last 4 years. So we are doing with the right product quality as well at the same time. At the same time, we are establishing a network of service installers, so who will be able to address it like if the customer is asking for a service.
Okay. So you can type in your questions. We are waiting for them. And I see one question coming in that what is the actual, when can we expect the first order to come in? Suppose I talk to you today, for the first call is today between you and the investor. How much time it will be set up, the whole process, and the first order coming in?
Yeah, see, ideally it would take 2 months for you to complete the franchise setup and understand the product, and you'll be trained on the sales, you'll be trained on the execution and all those things. That happens within the first 60 days. But sometimes some of our franchise partners would get the order even within a week. So we would come and execute it, and we will train your installers. So there is absolutely no specific time period. But on an average, it takes at least 60 days for you to understand this product. So any product for that matter requires a bit of understanding. And we are there, like we have systems in places, we have knowledge sharing on a frequent basis, we have our own applications developed for commonly asked questions. So it would be all fast track, but at the same time, and we will also start generating leads, and it's up to the franchise partner how quick they wanted to really move in. So if they are very aggressive, like within a month, we'll be completing everything and we can start putting a salesperson in, like they would start like. So the moment any salesperson get into the market, within 30 days, he will first find his first order. So that is also a metric that we have been achieving in the past few years. And that's what, like within 60 days, you definitely land up in a first order.
Okay, I think that answers it. Mr. Amar is asking, can you show your products in the video in some presentation, or what kind of products? What is stretch ceiling? I think he wants to.
See, there is a lot of videos that we have in our social media, in our YouTube channel, like in our everything, like we have a lot of videos. We can share it, if you can share your WhatsApp or email, like we can share all those things. Or you can visit us in Iceil in YouTube, like Iceil systems, like just Google Iceil stretch ceilings, and all our social media links would be coming up, like Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And YouTube, we have around 200 plus videos on different projects that we have completed.
Okay. I see one more question. What is the difference, main difference, the cost difference between normal ceiling and stretch ceiling?
See, you cannot compare this product with a normal gypsum or POP ceiling. So on an average, normal gypsum POP ceiling would cost around 100 rupees, including the painting and all the layering and stuff. But this product starts from minimum 350. But the size wise, there is no restriction. And this is an ambience product. So it is integrated with lighting solutions as well. So for example, we did a dome kind of structure in an ECR, like in a theater in Chennai. Its cost was around 3 lakhs, while a chandelier would cost 6 lakhs. So it's an ambience product. So, and it's about, like we have projects even done at 10,000 rupees, and we have done projects at 15 lakh in a single room as well. So it's a customized solution. So if you compare the pricing with the gypsum ceiling, it is at least into 3 times. But the durability of these ceilings, or like in the span of 10 to 20 years, only the lighting solution might have to be changed. If you consider resident, you might never need to change. But if it's a commercial establishment, once in a 3 or 5 years, like you might have to change. But apart from that, it is a premium product. But at the same time, the ambience that comes out of this product is unimaginable. So yeah, that's where the market stands. Like every 5 years, you might have to maintain the gypsum ceilings or POP ceilings with some painting. In this kind of Lakh ceilings, you don't have to do anything. Like it's a 20-30 year product, and you can just uninstall and reinstall, like do any kind of creativity out of this. And it's all like, it's very quick installation, and it could be done in a living space as well. You don't need to, like, for example, 1,000 square feet could be installed by 2 or 3 installers in a 3-4 days time span without any dust in the environment. So those are the advantages, excluding the pricing perspective.
Sure. So Vivekji, I was one of the people are also asking that what is are there some big players in this industry, and what is the USP of Iceil?
As I said, Iceil, we are creating a network. So this is a 10-year-old industry in India. Like we are 2 manufacturers in India. Like one of the companies has been there in 10 years, past 10 years. And apart from that, we have a couple of in Mumbai, a couple of in Delhi. Like we are even supplying materials to our competitors. So you can understand that we are industrial leader from that perspective. But at the same time, like if you take the wide variety of solutions that we are providing, we are number one. But if you take a volume, we might be second or third, like because we don't compromise on the product quality. We are doing it like with a proper service network. So that way, like our service network is very strong, and our customer satisfaction is at its peak in compared to other manufacturers. And as I said, like if Iceil cannot do stretch filling at a per price in India, no other manufacturer will be able to do it. So we have optimized to the same level. At the same time, we wouldn't compromise on the quality or give out a cheaper solution, which would not last longer for the investment that is made by our customer. So we are very specific on offering the right quality to the end customer at the right price. So we are the number one stretch filling manufacturer. So you can once you interact with us, you will be able to understand the solutions and the ability of us, the type of projects that we are working on.
Sure, Mr. Vivek. I think that answers that thing. So any more questions, any more queries, you can just put in it in the chat box. We are happy to answer those. Okay, so one question is coming in. What are the margins financially, or the financial margins for the?
Yeah, there is a 30 to 50% margin for our franchise partners.
Okay, and what is the average ticket price?
Average ticket price is 1 lakh, and we have done projects in the magnitude of our highest project value is 1 crore. So average ticket value is 1 lakh, and we can do projects even at 10,000. So it offers. It depends on the budget of the customer. It depends on commercials like showrooms and office spaces. We do bigger volumes. As I said, like in World Skill Center, in libraries, government libraries, even in secretariats, CM's office, like everywhere, anywhere you have a lighting solution, we are there actually. On an average, we close up to 60 to 70 projects in a month, and 10,000 plus square feet across India we are doing right now. But that is, we have a production capacity of 60,000 square feet in a month. So we are still a long way, and that's why we are trying to identify partners across India so that we can make this product a volume product. And that's when the pricing would also be much coming up less, and this will spread like if you think like 20 years back, no one would have thought that gypsum ceiling would be almost there in every commercial property. But nowadays, stretch ceiling would become one such product. In the lighting, you will not see in the next 5 years, you will not see a showroom without a stretch ceiling. You might not be aware of stretch ceiling as of now, but wherever I go, I already see stretch ceiling. Like stretch ceiling is done by in most of the malls, shopper stops, like and commercial establishments, office spaces. So without a limitation on size and shape, this is the only solution that's only one product which could satisfy the demand of customized lighting industry. So you can understand what kind of volume it's going to pick up in the next few years.
Okay, so Mr. Pandey is asking, is there any cost benefit analysis sheet with you so that we can share it with him?
Yes, we have it. We will share it.
So Mr. Pandey, you can drop in your number and we will share it with you on your WhatsApp or your mail ID, whatever you feel convenient. Mr. Lunia is asking, what are the fixing charges? You quoted 350 rupees per square feet or something like that. Yeah. So what is the fixing charges?
So that is inclusive of the fixing charges as well. So the 350 is the Lakh ceiling which starts. That's including of all fixing charges. So on average, if you take like sometimes like if you are just fixing, like for example, we will charge 60 rupees per square feet. So 60 rupees of the 350 would be the installation charge.
Okay. So Mr. Vivek, one question is coming in that are we working for government contracts as well? And is there any license required to do it?
No, we don't need any license specific to it, but we are working on the government projects as well. We are working on the library project of Tamil Nadu government, which is coming up in Madurai. We have done projects in Govan Airport. We have done projects in Secretariat of Tamil Nadu. We have done project in World Skill Center, Bhubaneswar. which is a government project. So no specific licenses apart from we being an MSME company and with our private limited company, and no specific, and our products are certified as well. We have our certification for the sealing as a like product, and we have our lighting certified as well. So we are good for that. Like, so we are working a lot of projects on government sector as well. And that's where the future demand would be there as well. Like a lot of projects are coming up in the government sector as well, as they are trying to fix their ambience of their office spaces.
Thank you. I think it's a very exciting opportunity, upcoming opportunity. It might not be that famous right now, but yes, it's the future, as you said, and many people.
I have seen stretch ceiling even in Jabalpur railway station. So that's the level of this product getting into it. Any malls there where you sit, and any car showrooms you might be going, like Honda, like Nexa, like you might be seeing a lighting solution which is above a car. Like, so it's used for a product highlight as well. So anywhere there is a lighting ambience required, then we have a solution there.
Sure. Mr. Sairam is asking that what is the background you need from the investor who is taking your franchisee?
Yeah, I covered up as one of the point during the discussion. An interior, a lighting person, anyone in the construction industry, civil real estate industry is a very good fit for this business. They can start very fast. At the same time, like it doesn't mean that someone who without that background cannot do this business. There are one or two partners who are doing that business. We could consider them, but we would always suggest and recommend them to join with another interior or lighting or someone with this civil knowledge kind of in the construction industry knowledge. So these people can quickly learn within 2 months. If they are not from that background, then it will take 3 or 4 months. So ideal situation in tier 2 or tier cities, we might consider a person without an interior or lighting experience or construction industry experience. But for tier 1 city, we would definitely, someone with that experience would be the right choice of partner. Either they can join with another partner in that industry or identify someone in the network to start that business along with them. So where one person can look after the sales and another person can look after the execution part. So for the, so ideally, like you can consider this franchise as a two kind of split, like one person doing the sales and one person doing the execution. The execution person can be an interior or lighting person and the sales person can be anyone. So even someone without a background could start this business as long as they are partnering with an interior or a lighting or a civil construction industry person.
Okay, so I think that answers Sairam's question. Is there any field boy required to bring in the orders, sales executive?
Yeah, that we ask for, like one definite salesperson is required. We would be completely driving him. Like we will bring him to Chennai for a 15 days training at our cost. We will completely train him on this product. And this person would be going and meeting all the B2B partners. When I say B2B partners, these are architects, lighting showrooms, lighting consultants, PMCs, builders in the local region. And he will explain the product and give the product knowledge to them. So, and definitely these people would be converting. And even if an architect is able to give 100 square feet a month, we are talking about 1,000 square feet in a year. So 10 architects work on those lines, then we are doing a good job actually. So it's very easy to sell because you are going to educate the B2B partners once and they are going to give you repeat orders. Most of our orders to us are coming through our regular partners like lighting companies, interiors, architects. These are the people who regularly give orders and repeat orders as well. So B2C happens, but it's 20%. So B2B happens mostly.
Okay. Thank you, Vivekji. Any more questions? We can have it right now. Vivekji, anything you would like to add?
I'm good. Like I think like whatever the 2 or 3 points that I wanted to cover were covered as part of the Q&A. So I think I'm good, but I would say like this would be the best business opportunity because we have a very limited choice of one franchise per city. So anyone who is interested should be able to make a quick decision as well on this point of time. because it's a very low investment model and it's a no failure option. So or you can get, we have even recently collected a survey from all our franchise partners, and everyone, all 16 of them are pretty excited on the level of support that we are providing, on the product quality, on the product that's available in the market as well. So it's a good opportunity to grab as soon as possible. And as we are growing in the customized lighting industry, it's a product that you cannot imagine what kind of volume would be coming up in the next future. So this is the right time to get into this opportunity and be part of our success journey.
Thank you. I think the most important thing here is that there is only one franchisee opportunity in the whole city. So there is absolutely no competition for you. As many as orders are coming in from your city are yours. So maximize these opportunities, guys. And I think this is the right time to join this. This is the future, stretch ceiling. And thank you for joining in on behalf of Franchise India. And if you have any doubts, you can just drop in your WhatsApp number and we will contact you. Our business advisor will contact you. And thank you so much. Thank you, Vivek ji, for your insightful presentation.
Thank you. Thank you, Franchise India. And thank you all for joining this meeting. Thank you.
And we can build this rapidly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vivek ji. Thank you so much.
Thank you.